Hello, everybody. Welcome back to UC Summer Storybook Series. How is everybody today? I hope you're all doing very well. I'm doing very well myself. It is the Thursday before the 4th of July, our Independence Day, and I'm really excited to take this weekend off and go enjoy the outside and maybe look at some fireworks. How about you? We always like to wait just 1 or 2 minutes so that everybody else can join us if they're running a couple minutes behind so that they can listen to our story that we're going to read. Before we jump into it, though, let's talk about some of the things we're going to look at today. We are going to read a book with a lot of rhyming words. Now, I bet that you've worked on some rhymes before, and you know that rhymes are words that sound kind of the same at the end, like cat and hat, or book and look, or sizzle and fizzle. Can you think of some other rhyming words? All right, so we're going to talk about rhyming words, and then we're also going to be talking about how to read an actual book, like what parts the book is made out of, and how to hold a book. We're going to be talking about how to turn pages and why you turn pages, which of course we know is to get to the next one so you can keep reading to find what happens. We're going to be talking about some letters. So I'll point out some letters in our book and also some words. I'm going to talk about words that have many letters and some words that have just a few letters, like shorter words. So those are all the things that we're going to talk about today. Are you guys excited? I know I am. Miss Jenna's here too. She is our friend who writes comments on the side. So now that Miss Jenna's here, and I hope that everybody else who wants to join us is here, let's take a look at our book. I'll tell you the title. It's right here in the middle of the front cover this time. The title is Oh, the Things That You Can Think. Oh, the Things You Can Think, with an exclamation point at the end. And the author of this book is a very, very well-known author. He is the one who writes the words, and his name starts with a capital D, Dr. capital S, Seuss. Have you heard of Dr. Seuss before? He might have written some things or created some things that you know about. So if I turn the book over to the opposite cover, the back cover now, you may recognize this guy. He is the Cat in the Hat. Hey, that's another rhyming word. Cat in the Hat is one of the first characters written by Dr. Seuss. So this is the book we're going to read. It's called Oh, the Things You Can Think by Dr. Seuss. We'll read it together and we'll talk about the rhymes. Who loves Dr. Seuss? I know I do. The person writing on the comments does. Do you love Dr. Seuss? And look, I turned the page. Here are the letters of the title again. The words Oh, the Thinks, and those all have capital letters, and thinks, oh, the Thinks You Can Think by Dr. Seuss. And here is the very first page with the beginning of our story. Let's start reading. Do you see where the words are on this page? Are they at the top of the page or the bottom? The words are down here at the bottom. This is what they say. It starts with a big capital blue Y. You can think up some birds. That's what you can do. You can think about yellow or think about blue, dot, dot, dot. Which words did you hear in this page that rhyme? That means which words sound the same at the end? I found a couple. This word right here with 2 letters, D-O, do, and blue with 4 letters. Do and blue rhyme. Sound the same. Yep, the words at the bottom. You can think up some birds, they say, and there's some birds walking along. Let's see what happens in the next page. You can think about red. You can think about pink. You can think of a horse. Oh, the things you can think. Let's talk about some of the special words in this page. I see 3 capital Y's on this page. Look again at the words. And where do you see 3 capital Y's? I see them right here. 1, 2, 3, capital Y, capital Y, capital Y. Which words are the ones that rhyme on this page? Look at them again. So the words that rhyme on this page are pink and think. Pink and think sound the same at the end. That's right, and the words were at the bottom of the page again. Oh, the things you can think up if only you try. If you try, you can think up a guff going by. And now I see 2 words that are made entirely of big capital letters. Look at the words again. Which ones are made of big capital letters? This word right here has all capital letters. It starts with a capital T-H-I-N-K-S. That's the word thinks. And the word guff right here, it has 4 letters. G-U-F-F. Those are all capital letters in guff. Which words rhymed on this page? I know which words rhyme. It was try and buy. Can you think of another word that ends with the I sound, like try and buy? I know I can. I can think of this word. Try, buy, and sigh. Sigh is when you make a big breath like this. That's a sigh. And it rhymes with try and buy. And you don't have to stop. You can think about schlop. Look at all the capital letters in the word schlop. Schlop, schlop, beautiful schlop. Beautiful schlop with a cherry on top. Which words do you think rhymed on this page? Do you know? One of them was schlop. And there are 2 words that rhymed with it. Schlop, stop, and top. Those are all words that sound the same at the end. What's another word that ends with op? What about another word for hop or for jump is hop. Hop ends with flop and top and stop. What about this sound? That sound is a pop. Those are all rhyming words that end in op. Well done. You can think about gloves. You can think about snubs. Those are rhyming words too, gloves and snubs. You can think a long time about snubs and their gloves. Snubs and gloves are rhyming words. Now, I'm going to show you the words on this page, on the left page. Try to find the word that's made of all capital letters, all big letters. Look at the words. Have you found it? It's the very last word right here is made of all capital letters. Yes, S-N-U-V-S. Those are all big capital letters. You found it. Well done. Do you see any words that are made up of all small lowercase letters? Look at this page. That's a hard question. Do you want to know why? Because there's so many that are made of all small letters. Usually we save big capital letters for just the beginning of the sentence, or if you're writing somebody's name, you put a capital at the top. But Dr. Seuss likes to use capital letters for some of his words in the middle, which you don't normally do. Usually they look like this with small letters, like small C-A-N for can and small C or small T at the beginning of think. Those are small letters. So now we're thinking about snubs and their gloves in this picture. What do you think we'll think up next? We should turn the page to find out, shouldn't we? Say, turn that page. Oh, you can think about Kitty O'Sullivan Krause. And see, this is what I was talking about. This is a name. So we start it with a capital big K, O, capital S, and capital K, because that's a long name with many words in it. So you can think about Kitty O'Sullivan Krause and her big balloon swimming pool over her house. Which words rhymed in this paragraph? Take a look. I know which words rhymes. It was Krause and house. Krause and house sound the same at the end. Yeah. So normally Dr. Seuss is kind of silly. There's a pool over her house, and usually you find a pool on the ground, don't you? You might find it in your backyard or at your community swimming pool, but having it over the house is a bit strange. What will we think up next? Well, we will think of black water. Think up a white sky. Think up a boat. Think of blues blowing by. Do you want to find the capital letters again? There's another word that's made of all capital letters. Dr. Seuss is very strange. He puts random words with all capital letters. See if you can find the word that's made up of all capitals. Have you found it? The word is the made up word blues. You got it. That's right. Capital, say the letters with me. Capital B, L, O, O, G, S, blues blowing by. Which ones are the rhyming words in this paragraph? We had sky and by. Those are rhyming words. Let's think of another rhyming word for sky and by. How about, ooh, I know one. If I'm being sneaky and I'm watching somebody without trying to be discovered, I would be called a spy. Yeah, spy, by, sky. We said another one earlier, sigh. Can you think of any others? Rhyming is so fun. It just sounds like music to your ears. So what will we think of next? Let me show you. You can think about night, a night in a nook. The birds are asleep and the 3 moons are up. A night in a nook. And I, on this page, see 3 capital N's. See if you can find the words that have capital N's on this page. I'll point out the first one. Night has a capital N at the beginning, and nup has a capital N at the beginning also. And I bet this one is capitalized correctly because nup is the name of a place, and place names usually get capitalized. And which words rhyme on this page? Let's see, nup and up. The word up and nup rhyme. Let's think of more rhymes. We've got powerful rhymes going. We have nup, up, and what is an animal with a waggy tail and floppy ears that says bark? You can call it a dog, but if you want to rhyme with nup and up, you could call it a pup. That's right. Can you think of another up rhyme? What about tup? I made that word up, but it rhymes with up. You can think about day. A day and a dake. The water is blue and the birds are awake. The rhyming words on this page are dake and awake. Did you get that correct? Dake and awake. And look at this picture. I see pink trees, and here are some birds again. I see 3 capital D's this time. So I'm going to let you look at the words on this page. Tell me which words start with capital D. Ooh, here's one, capital D in day, and then D in duh, and capital D and dake. Duh, dake, and day. I'll start with capital D this time. And someone made a comment that Dr. Seuss is tough but good for phonemic awareness. Let's talk about that. That is a great comment. Do you know what phonemic awareness is? It's a big phrase. Phonemic awareness is kind of the fun and the play that you can have with the sounds and words. So this is really good for when you want to learn how to read, being able to manipulate words, change the sounds, think about how the sounds can be rearranged and changed and inserted and taken out of words. These are all important skills that you will want to have for when you're learning to read, maybe when you're going to kindergarten or all the way up to 3rd grade. Those are the times when you're learning to read, and that's absolutely right. Dr. Seuss will help you along the way. Let's keep going. Think and wonder. Wonder and think. How much water can 55 elephants drink? How much do you think? I think a whole lot. What are the words that rhyme in this page? I know one is think and the other is, what are they doing? Drink. Think and drink have the same ending sound. What's another word that ends in the sound ink? I just said it. Ink, like in a pen, is a word that rhymes with think and drink and ink. And what if something's spilly and you want to plug your nose? What is that called? It's stink. Stink, think, drink, ink. So many things you can rhyme with. Would you like to talk about the words that have capitals? Let's look. Do we see any words that are made of all capitals on this page? Not this time, but there are some words that start with capitals. Dr. Seuss decided to follow the rules of capitalization on this page. So only the words that start the sentence begin with a capital. Here's capital T. It starts the word think. Capital T again. And wander starts with a capital W because it's the beginning of the sentence. Also, capital H and how, because it's starting the sentence. That's right. You can wonder, how long is the tail of a zong? A zong has a very long tail that goes. Zong tails are very long. Those are the words that rhyme, long and zong. Which word is made of all capitals on this page? The one right here at the end. That word is zong, capital. Say the letters with me. Z-O-N-G, zong. There are so many thinks that a thinker can think. Would you dare yank a tooth of the rinker think? Would you dare? Look at this picture. And once again, he likes to capitalize the words thinks right here. That's made of all big letters, all capitals, and rinker, think. And that is a compound word. It has 3 parts in it. Rinker, think. And that rhymes with the word think. They both have ink at the end again. Let's turn the page and see what we will think of next. And what would you do if you met a jiboo? A What would you do? Is that a rhyme? Yes, it is. Do and jaboo are two rhyming words. So what would you do if you met a jaboo like this? I would probably say achoo. I would sneeze. Because achoo rhymes with do and jaboo. Did you catch that? I'm making so many rhymes. Oh, the things you can think. Think of Peter the postman who crosses the ice once every day. And on Saturdays, which word do you think I'll say? Because it rhymes with ice. On Saturdays, twice. Did you get it? That's the word that rhymes with ice. Once every day, and on Saturdays, twice. Ice, twice. That looks like kind of a dangerous job. Look, because he has all of these walrus-looking creatures, and they do not look happy. They kind of have their eyebrows furrowed, like they aren't very appreciative of him crossing their ice. Think in all capital letters. Think you can think any. Think in all capital letters that you wish. Think a race on a horse on a ball with a fish. Wow, that is a lot of rhymes. So many rhyming words. Let's talk about them. I know that. What are the rhyming words? We have wish. And which animal rhymes with wish? Is it horse or fish? Which one has the ish sound at the end? Fish does. Fish and wish are rhymes. And I think, look, this guy's probably gonna win, but way back here, that guy kind of fell off. Whoops. Think of light, think of bright, think of stairs in the night. And I see 3 words that rhyme this time. I made another one! I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. So the rhyming words on this page are light. What's the other one? Bright. And the opposite of day is the third one. Light, bright, and tell me, night. Light, bright, and night all end with "ite," and that's all right. Think in all capital letters, capital T-H-I-N-K. Think. Think a ship. Think up a long trip. Ooh, those are rhymes, ship and trip. Go visit the Vipper of Vip. Now, are Vipper, and Vip rhyming words? They are actually not, because they don't end in the same ending sound. They begin with the same sound. So they're different. They're not rhymes, but they do sound the same, don't they? And left. Think of left and think about theft. Why is it that theft always goes to the left? Why do you think? Maybe because it's a Beft, and Beft lives in the universe of Dr. Seuss, and Beft rhymes with left, left, and Beft. Those are rhyming words. And why is it that so many things go to the right? You can think about that until Saturday night. Why is it that so many things go to the right? Let's look at the capital letters again. We have capital. What is this capital letter? Right. Capital R. And always at the beginning of the sentence, you want to start with the capital. Capital. What's this capital letter? Capital A. Capital. What is this letter? Y. Capital Y starts the word you. And here is a word with all capital letters. Again, capital. Say the letters with me. T, H, A, T, That is the word that. That with all capital letters. And which words rhyme in this page? I'll read it again. And why is it that so many things go to the right? You can think about that until Saturday night. The words are right and night. Night and right sound the same at the end. Do right and day sound the same at the end? No, they do not sound the same at the end. They have different ending sounds. Think left and think right, and think low and think high. Oh, the things you can think if only you try. And look at the way these words are written. These letters are twisting into a swirly right into the middle. See, they're all walking all into the glorious world of rhyming. Rhyming is a very good phonemic awareness skill that will help you or your brothers and sisters or your child to learn how to read. Yes. And that is the end of our story by Dr. Seuss called Oh, the Things You Can Think If Only You Try. What do you think of that? Have you ever even thought about any of those things in that book? I'll tell you, I haven't, because those don't even exist. You can think about things that are real, like what are you gonna have for lunch, or what do you like to do outside. But then, if you're like Dr. Seuss and have a great imagination, you can think of imaginary things too. Make up some funny words, like let's think of some funny words that rhyme. I'll say a word and then you say a made up word that rhymes at the end. Okay, here's my word. Spazzle. What's a word that rhymes with spazzle? Make it up. I'll give you another made up word that rhymes with spazzle. Razzle. Basil. Yeah, basil's a good one. Let's do another one. These are fun. What about chink? Crazzle, dazzle, yeah. What about the word chink? Make up a word that rhymes with chink. How about spink or blink? Oh, blink is a real word. Trink is a good one. Pink is a good real word. You guys got it. You know how to rhyme. Well done. I hope you enjoyed reading this Dr. Seuss book with me. I always enjoy reading Dr. Seuss. So that's all the time we have for today. Remember, if you would like to get notifications when we go live or when we have a new video posted, please like and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you again at 12:30 today. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.